Have you ever had a product idea and wished you were able to just design it using prompts? Well, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it using your own design system. So all you'll need for this is to register for UX Pilot and get the Figma plugin. Both links are in the description, so let's start. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is import my design system. A design system is simply a collection of reusable design elements, components, and rules. When I use my own design system, I'm making sure that I'll be able to work faster, stay consistent with brand guidelines, and ship cleaner UI. You can find a ton of really interesting design systems and UI kits in the Figma community, and a lot of them are free too. Or you can use your team's design system. So let's search for a cool design system on Figma. We'll open the Figma community, and let's search for stuff like free designs or UI kits. There are thousands of incredibly talented designers sharing amazing work here. Just look at this. This one's pretty neat, and this one looks pretty clean as well. And if you don't mind spending a little time on here, you'll be able to find a design system that matches the vibe you're going for with your app or website. As for me, I've decided that I'm going to use Universe by Michael. Thank you, Michael. And what you want to do is open the UX Pilot Figma plugin, go to Design Systems, create a new collection. We'll call it 1, and as you can see, there are lots of components. This takes a little bit of work, but I promise it's worth it. Start selecting your components and click Import. Technically, you can upload up to 100 components per batch, so I recommend 1 to 5 at a time so it stays snappy. So let's keep going. As you can see, it's adding all of our components to the collection. Okay, sweet. Now that AI has access to our components, let's open a new design page and start building. We'll generate a screen to test it out. In UX Pilot, select your design system, your number of screens, 1, and prompt a desktop app for network monitoring and management. And let's generate high fidelity screens. This ensures we get the best quality and the closest look to an actual app. Now, look at this. As you can see, it's pulled styles and components from our system and built a coherent layout. It's added this element, and these ones too, from our collection. Overall, we did a pretty good job, and I'm quite happy with it, especially considering that it took just a couple of button clicks. Using design systems is the best way to make your designs actually look the way you want them to. Just think how much of a speed boost this is when you have to build a bunch of screens or variations. To be honest, this is pretty much still in its infancy. It's still evolving, and there's definitely a lot to improve, but it's way faster than starting from scratch and just doing everything manually. Now, we can implement on top of it and even adapt the color or typography and just keep building. Instead of starting with a clean slate, we already have a lot of stuff that we can work with. Okay, now let's switch the design system. Let's test a new one. Now we're going to use the Claude product design system by Patrick Morgan. Claude has a very specific vibe to it, and by using its design system, we're going to replicate it into whatever we're going to build. Again, this is just for demonstration purposes. When you use your own design system, you'll make sure that AI creates designs consistent with your brand, which is a massive time saver. So let's open the UX Pilot plugin and let's create a new collection, Claude, and just like we did with the last collection, let's start importing some of the components. We have buttons, navigation, search, and everything we need to build our screens. Now let's prompt it. An event planner tool to enhance collaboration and again, high fidelity screens. You'll notice the components and styling reflect the new design system we picked, but overall, it respects the system's look and feel. This is amazing because previously, the big problem AI had was that it was really good at generating stuff, but not as good at being consistent with what it was generating. So it was quite hard for a designer to leverage it for more advanced work. Let me show you the difference in output you get when you're not using any design system. A desktop app for network monitoring and management. So this is the standard output you get when using the same prompt we used for our first design. And this is how it looks when using Universe by Michael. And here's the screen we generated using Claude by Patrick Morgan. They all have a distinct look and feeling. There are multiple apps that allow you to generate screens and landing pages with the help of AI, but they usually stumble across a range of problems like a lack of consistency and originality, with a lot of times pushing out screens that are always similar to each other. And that was always a concern of ours here at UX Pilot. Now, with this feature, you can ensure your designs are always unique unique and match all the existing product specs. I think in the near future, design will be similar to vibe coding, where you just describe what you want and AI will build you exactly that. And here at UX Pilot, we're working hard to achieve that. That will surely be an exciting time. So this is how we design a full app in 4 minutes. Just define your scope, pick your design system, generate, and then refine. It keeps teams fast and consistent. And if you're a developer or don't know anything about design, it's a game changer because you can design clean AIs that you can actually use for your products. If you want to try it, the links are in the description. Grab your free credits and test it. If this helped, like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments. If you're exploring AI in your workflow or need product design help, comment below and we'll take care of it. See you in the next one.